Hello, Emily. Are you doing well? Are you all unpacked and settled in now?
Hi, Grandma. Yeah, I'm doing good. We got out most of our things, but there's still cardboard boxes everywhere. I haven't unpacked my stuffed animals yet either. It's a mess. I've been trying to help, but it's like it never ends.
I see. Well, that's normal. It takes a while after you've moved in to unpack and clean up all the boxes. Are your parents getting along well, too?
Definitely. Though Daddy said his back's been hurting, so I'm a little worried about him.
Oh my, that poor thing.
Yeah, apparently he pulled something in his back while we were moving. Adults have it rough, don't they? He gets hurt a lot from bending down and stuff, but I can do all that just fine. I've never gotten hurt like that.
Indeed, he's not as young as he used to be. Your body gets temperamental the older you get. I've strained my own back a good number of times myself. You should enjoy your youth while you can. Now, how's New York been for you all? You've been going to your new school, right? What's that been like?
Yeah, I have been. It's been pretty okay. I've already made some new friends. They're really nice to me.
Oh my, that's wonderful news. I'm sure you can rely on them if you're struggling with anything.
They even showed me around the school and helped me catch up in my classes. And guess what? My school's really amazing. The student population is like 3 times bigger than my old school back home.
As expected of one of the big cities. There's more children over there than in the countryside, I see.
Yeah, and because of that, the school's really big too. Also, everyone was saying that New York was still going to be pretty cold, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not snowing at all right now, though.
Oh, how lucky. You won't have to be shoveling snow then.
Oh, is it already snowing where you are?
Oh, indeed, it's practically a blizzard out here. The news reported that there's been a record-breaking amount of snowfall this year. It's quite a mess. I don't look forward to having it all shoveled up off the driveway. It's a good thing you're in New York instead. Otherwise, you'd be having to deal with it too. Don't you like it being warmer?
I guess, but I still want to go back home to Alaska. I didn't mind the cold that much. I made new friends here, but I still care about my old friends. I want to go back and see them. And people say that New York gets really gross and humid in the summer, right? I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not good with the heat.
I understand. Alaska hardly ever gets that hot. We do have our warmer days, but they're gone in a flash.
What? So does that mean New York's hotter for longer? Oh man, that sucks.
But look on the bright side. I'm certain it's a lot of fun living in New York. Many young girls such as yourself can only dream of living there. Enjoy the big city life. You have easy access to public transit and plenty of stores to poke around in. There's much more for you there than over here.
Yeah, you're right. New York is amazing. Everyone's super fashionable. There's a ton of kids at my school who look like they could be models. And there are some who actually are models too.
Oh my! So even the children in New York are fashionable, I see. It truly is a different world. Why, if you walk around the city, perhaps even you'll be scouted for a modeling job yourself. That would be something.
Maybe. Also, not only that, but everyone's moms are super pretty too. There's a lot of kids who live in apartments instead of houses, but there's tons of really tall apartment complexes all over the city. They call them high-rises. I always thought I'd hate to live in an apartment, but if it's one of those, then I don't think it'd be too bad. I bet all the people in cars look like little toys to them. They looked that way to me when I was looking out the window on the plane. Oh, but how do you get the groceries up all those stairs? I guess they have elevators, right?
Oh my! I've only seen those high-rises on television before. People really do live in them then.
Yeah, there weren't really any back home, were there?
I'm certain there may have been some. But there's definitely less here compared to New York. I certainly haven't seen one in person before.
Oh, and when I'm walking around the state, I see nothing but really fancy and fashionable looking people. I was so surprised the first time I took a walk. In Alaska, everyone's always bundled up in big puffy jackets or wearing old sweaters and stuff. They still wear jackets here, but they're all big brand names and stuff. Mommy saw that and started talking about how she also had to make herself pretty. So she went to buy herself some clothes. She said she doesn't have anything to wear for any school events, and she wants to look good in front of the other moms.
My, I wonder if your mother is going to become a true New Yorker then. Watch out, she may become even prettier than she already is.
Yeah, if she gets super duper pretty, Daddy might fall in love with her all over again. He'll get all hard eyes for her, like in the princess movies.
Perhaps. But I'm truly so glad to hear that everyone's doing well. I was worried. This is the first time for everyone to be living in the lower 48. It must be difficult to adapt to such a drastic change. I'm sure you'll run into a great many hurdles, but you're a family. You should have each other's backs and work together to overcome them. Help out your parents where you can too, Emily.
Yep, I will. Visit us in New York sometime. I miss you. It's not as big as our old one, but I want to show you our new house and all the cool places around here too. Hopefully all the cardboard boxes will be gone by then.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget to introduce me to your new friends then too. I'd love to meet them. Give your parents my best regards.
Got it. Bye-bye, Grandma. I'll talk to you later.
Emily, are you still awake?
Oh, hi, Grandma, I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you about to head off to bed then? I do understand it's a little late.
No, it's okay. I'm awake. It's only 8 p.m. I'm not a kindergartner anymore.
I see. Well, I suppose I'm glad to know I'm not bothering you. I was just going about my day, but I couldn't help but worry about how you all are doing. Before I knew it, I was already sending you a message over WhatsApp. You haven't contacted me in a while. Have you all been busy?
Not really. It's been same old, I think.
I see. That's good. When you're older, you appreciate the more normal days in life. Being so busy every day isn't good for your heart. How about school? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, and I heard New York's gotten its first snowfall this year. I saw it on the news. They said it's especially heavy this time. Will they be canceling school? I know they do that in some of the lower states. I even heard they had to divert some of the bus routes.
But it melted away really soon. Snow doesn't always stick around for as long as it does back home. Anyway, are you doing okay, Grandma?
Yes, I'm fine as ever.
How's Alaska right now?
I suppose it's the same as always. It's very cold with plenty of snow. I spend much of my time bundled up indoors with a cup of tea playing a good movie on the television.
Yeah, that does sound like Alaska, all right.
Indeed. Have you gotten acclimated to your life in New York? What are your mom and dad doing now?
They seem like they're really busy.
Oh my, really? Even busier than they were back home?
Yeah, they aren't home very often anymore.
Does that mean they often leave you all alone to take care of the house? My, where has the time gone? You're such a big girl now.
Yeah, I watch the house when they're gone, and I go to school by myself too. But watching the house is no biggie. It's totally a piece of cake. I'm gonna be a middle schooler next year too. Of course I'm a big kid.
They always grow up so fast. I still remember when you were just a tiny baby. Time certainly flies. When fall comes around, I'll be sure to send you a congratulatory gift. Entering middle school is a big deal. So, if there's something you'd like, please tell me.
Got it. I'll think about it.
Oh, once you're in middle school, there'll be plenty of clubs for you to join. Do you have any that interest you? I was in the conservation club where we went around the town picking up trash and preparing presentations to demonstrate the importance of keeping the environment clean.
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into the kinds of clubs they'll have at my new middle school. I guess I'll find out once I'm there.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to figure it out. Don't worry about it for now.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily, what's the matter?
What do you mean? Why are you asking?
It's just you don't seem to be as cheerful as you usually are. You normally talk to me about all kinds of things, but you don't seem as enthusiastic. Your responses are much shorter than they usually are. By any chance, are you sleepy? I'm sorry for keeping you up.
No, it's not that. I'm not sleepy. Hey, Grandma, can you come here, please?
In New York?
Yeah. I really miss you, and I want to spend time with you again like we used to. We're so far away now. Maybe you could stay here for a week or two. It'd be great if it could be even longer. I want you to be here as long as you can.
Oh, you really do miss your grandma, don't you?
Yeah, we couldn't spend Christmas together. We usually see each other for the holidays every year, but we didn't get to this time. To tell you the truth, I really wish we could have gone back to Alaska to visit.
It's so unfortunate that your mother caught a cold and couldn't go. That couldn't be helped, it happens. It wouldn't have been good to leave your mother behind. She's a part of the family. Don't fret, we'll have plenty more chances to spend the holidays together in the future.
Actually, Grandma, I have something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
What is it? You sound serious. Hello, Trina. Sorry I haven't been contacting you for so long. How have you been? This is Poppy, by the way. Oh, my. Hello, Poppy. I didn't expect a message from you. It's certainly been a while. I've been doing fine. How about you? Yep, I'm doing great, too. How about that, Emily? What happened? Oh, her? She fell asleep while she was texting you. Oh, dear. It seems she was sleepy after all. The poor thing. She didn't have to force herself to stay up just for my sake. Yes, it seems she's tuckered out from all the after-school activities she does. She didn't tell me anything about those. Indeed, she's taking piano lessons, swimming classes, ballet, and Spanish lessons. Wow, so many. That means she has something to do every day, I'm sure she never has the chance to be bored. Yes, she goes to her lessons 5 days a week. Oh my, so it really is almost every day. Isn't that a little much for her? She's still a young child. So, it's normal for kids in New York to do about this much. Dear me, New York kids seem to have it rough. I'm sure you must also find it heavy on your wallets. I suppose, but that's why my husband and I are both working. She might have had a late start compared to the others, but I want to give our kid a good education. We're living in New York after all. We want to take advantage of all the opportunities they offer here. New York and Alaska truly are different, aren't they? It's hard to believe they're both from the same country. Indeed, they're two totally different worlds. When I first started living here, I was astonished at the differences between the two places. The buildings were so different, as well as the people who lived here. Yes, I heard you two were living close to the heart of the city. You truly are city dwellers now. That's right. We've gotten completely used to it here. We've successfully assimilated, and now we're indistinguishable from any other New Yorker you might run across here. How wonderful. I'd love to visit you all soon. Even Emily asked me to. But New York truly is a long ways away from Alaska. It's not as easy as I'd like it to be. If only we'd gone to Anchorage or something instead, huh? It would have been easier for you to visit that way. Indeed. I live out in the sticks. I'm terribly sorry. I'll make sure we can come and visit for the holidays next year. I'm looking forward to it. Tell that son of mine that I said hi, won't you? That boy. He hasn't messaged me even once since moving there.
Yes, he's been very busy working. I'll be sure to tell him for you. I'm certain it'll make him happy.
My word, what's the matter, Emily? You sent me a SOS message. Did something happen? Are you in trouble?
Grandma, please help us. Dad collapsed. Oh my God, I don't know what to do.
He did? What happened? I'll call you right now. Tell me everything over the phone.
No, I'm sorry. I can't call right now. I'm not even supposed to be messaging you at all. I had to do this in secret. If I call you, Mommy's gonna find out what I've been doing.
What do you need to be so secretive for?
Mommy confiscated my phone. I'm not supposed to have it right now. She took it because my grades weren't as good as last time. But I only scored 2 points lower than before. I went from 100 to a 98. That's still an A.
Emily, I have a lot of questions I want to ask you. But could you tell me more about your dad right now? How is he? Why did he collapse?
It's because he's been overworking himself. He pushed himself too far and he finally collapsed. At this rate, he might never be able to move again.
That's how horrible his physical condition is right now.
Well, if we get him to the hospital, he should be all right. But once they let him go back home, I think he's going to collapse again. I don't want that to happen. He might really die next time.
There's no need to worry. He'll be all better once he gets plenty of rest. He may have to take some time off work to do that, but you'll be okay.
He can't. That's the problem. He'll come back home only to have to work a ton all over again. And it's all Mommy's fault.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
The reason Daddy has to work so hard is because of Mommy. She just won't stop spending money.
Was she always the reckless spending type of person? I don't recall your dad mentioning anything like that.
She wasn't. If anything, she liked to save as much money as she could. I used to help her sort out her coupons, but ever since we moved to New York, she hasn't been the same. It's like being in the city has made her crazy. She wears flashy and loud clothing with bold makeup, and her personality has gotten scarier. And she puts me in classes for things I don't even want to learn about.
You didn't want to take those lessons.
I didn't, and I still don't. I don't want to do them anymore. As soon as school ends, I have to learn even more every single day. I made friends, but what's the point if I can't hang out with any of them? I have no time to myself. I can never do what I want. I have even less freedom now than I did back in Alaska.
I had no idea.
And yet, even though she makes me do all these things I don't want to do, Mommy gets to do whatever she wants, no matter what anyone says. Our house is filled to the brim with the brand name goods Mommy keeps buying. And she almost never cooks or cleans anymore.
What about food? If she doesn't cook, then how are you eating?
We get pre-packaged food from the supermarket or the convenience store. Sometimes we splurge and get food delivery. I'm sick of it. I can't keep living like this. I want to go back to Alaska. I hate Mommy. I hate her for doing this to us.
I see. I'm shocked. Your mom hasn't contacted me at all about the fact your dad's collapsed. I wonder what's going on in that head of hers. Shouldn't that be something she'd contact me immediately about?
I think she hasn't contacted you because she's been wanting to avoid you.
Huh? Why?
Mommy was making fun of you for being a country bumpkin. She's one to talk. Just 1 year ago, she was a country bumpkin too. We all were. But now she thinks she's too good for everyone. So she was saying how she wanted to stay away from all country bumpkins from now on.
Is that so? Now, about how your father collapsed. Was he really working that hard?
That's right. He had no choice. We didn't want to become homeless. But no matter what we said, Mommy wouldn't listen and kept spending all our money like she thought it grows from trees. Because of that, Daddy goes to his regular company job during the day and has his part-time job to do at night.
Wait, so he's working all day and all night?
Yeah, even I don't know when he sleeps. Ever since we moved here, he's lost a lot of weight. He's practically a skeleton compared to how he used to be, all skin and bones. Mommy sees what she's doing to him, but she doesn't care. She keeps spending money like nothing's wrong.
I believe I finally understood the situation. Thank you for contacting me.
Grandma, will you come save us?
Of course I will. I'll do it for the sake of my precious grandchild and my son. You're both very important to me. Of course I'll help you when you need it. Poppy, I need you to divorce my son at once.
What's this all of a sudden, Trina? I'm busy. Do you need something?
I can't continue to entrust you with my son's well-being. You're no good for him. He's lost so much weight over the past year. I've never seen him so thin before. He looks almost nothing like the strong, healthy boy I raised to adulthood. He must have been suffering so much.
What are you talking about?
Poppy, I'm in New York right now. I fully understand what kind of life you've been living here this past year. You're broke right now, aren't you?
Huh? Why are you here?
Emily sent me a message over WhatsApp asking for help, so of course I flew over here at once.
There has to be some kind of mistake. There's no way that's possible.
Why are you saying that with such certainty? Oh, right. Is it because you'd confiscated her phone?
Why do you know that?
Emily told me as much herself, that she managed to find out where you've been hiding her phone, and she messaged me in secret. I left Alaska as quickly as I could and headed straight for the hospital where my son was staying. That's where I heard it all from him.
Okay, so how does that all lead to you telling me to divorce him?
Ever since you all moved to New York, I've heard you've been spending well beyond your means. You buy every brand name product you can buy and stop by beauty salons. And you eat out with your mom friends every single day, don't you?
I go because they invite me. I'd look bad if I refused.
And in order to indulge in every possible luxury instead of refraining like any normal person would, you work my son half to death so that you could afford it all. You haven't been treating Emily very well either. You've become an unforgivingly strict mother to her. In order for you to have a good time, you chose to sacrifice the well-being of your entire family. Shame on you.
No, that's wrong. The reason why I was so harsh to her was because I was teaching her discipline.
What discipline? You had no trouble tormenting my family to get what you wanted. Perhaps you never should have moved to New York in the first place. It's truly changed you, and it's not for the better. Did the city life corrupt you? It seems to have been a negative influence on you.
I simply worked hard to adapt myself to the life here. That's all. If I don't act like everyone else, I'll be left behind. It's a dog-eat-dog kind of world. I'm just doing what my other mom friends do. What's so wrong about that?
Those mom friends of yours are much wealthier than you are. You should know better. If you try to follow in their footsteps with your income, of course you'll find yourself bankrupt. You can't afford that kind of lifestyle. Please stop trying to be a show-off.
Country bumpkins should know their place and shut up. City dwellers have their own way of living, and you'll never understand.
Is that right? Then if you think of yourself as one of them now, how about you stay here by yourself? Your husband and Emily plan to come back home to Alaska.
What? They're going to willingly move just to live in the sticks again?
Who could blame them? They're both thoroughly exhausted. They don't want to be here anymore.
Well, of course it's tiring at first, but even they'll get used to the city life soon enough.
That's not the problem. The city life isn't what's exhausting them. It's you. Emily is extremely disappointed with you right now.
What are you talking about? There's no way they'd want to leave me. They're my family. Family wouldn't abandon one of their own. And besides, we're building a happy and comfortable life together here.
Aren't you the only one who thinks that? Your husband is bawling his eyes out, saying he can't continue living with you anymore, that he's at his limit, and that he'll be taking Emily back to Alaska.
No way! Why?
They asked you over and over again to refrain from spending beyond your means, but you'd refuse. And if they complained even a little bit, you'd go into hysterics and scream at them. They said just being together with you was stressful.
That has to be a lie. You're trying to deceive me, aren't you?
If you don't believe me, you'll realize that what I've said is the truth soon enough. Once your husband is released from the hospital, you'll be receiving the divorce papers from him.
Don't force my family to go back to the boonies.
Those boonies were where you were birthed and raised, you know. That's something you can never change. But if you're determined to try and separate yourself from your roots, then you don't ever have to come back. Just stay where you are forever.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why are you treating me like this? Why do you keep blaming me and making me look bad? I just wanted to fit in with the other people in the city.
No, all you were doing was spending well beyond your means in order to show off. It doesn't matter whether you're in the city or not. You need to spend your money while taking your finances into consideration. That's how most well-adjusted people would live their lives. They wouldn't go out of budget if they don't have the means to.
Of course you wouldn't understand. You're nothing but a country bumpkin. What would a backwards old hag like you know?
This is Emily now. I had Grandma give me the phone. Stop saying mean things and making fun of her. Daddy and I are going back to Alaska. Deal with it. Because I hate you. I never want to see you again.
Emily, you plan to disobey me.
That's right. Go and do what you want from now on. I don't care about you anymore. Daddy and I are at our limit. We can't keep staying together with you. Goodbye. I hope you get what's coming to you.
Well, that's what she said. Now, do you believe me? She says she doesn't need a mother in her life anymore.
All I did was work hard in order to fit into the city life. Why do I have to be thrown out like this? What did I do wrong?
It seems you worked hard at the wrong thing. You've lost your way in life. You didn't work hard at anything. You were just trying to force the impossible to happen. You sacrificed your family's happiness in order to make yourself look better. Of course they'd throw you away. They don't need someone who causes them nothing but misery. No matter how many brand name clothes you adorn yourself with, it won't hide how empty you are. After that, my son took Emily back to Alaska and successfully divorced Poppy. The two of them began living with me at my house in order to let my son recuperate from his incident. It wasn't long before the two of them regained their bright spirit. They were almost back to normal, like all of this had just been a horrible nightmare. They often talk about how glad they are to have come back home. On the other hand, Poppy stubbornly stayed behind in New York, but she couldn't afford the high rent there, so in the end she had to return back to her country bumpkin hometown. I'm sure she finally came back to her senses then, like a nasty spell had broken. She returned to being the simple and more modest wife she used to be. But she could never regain the family she lost by her foolishness. A new environment can certainly change a person, for better or worse. Changing isn't necessarily a bad thing. We all need to grow as people. And the person you are now will certainly be different than who you'll be a decade from now. But not everyone you love will follow you through those changes. There are limits to their love. If you change thoroughly for the worse, don't be surprised when you look back and see no one there.
Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to hit the like and subscribe to see more content just like this.